Ayan. So, hello everyone. Kinig naman po ako. Is my voice audible po sa mga organizers natin? Kindly turn on your camera para makita naman ng mga client natin from 1D po and also from PaperCut. Yeah. So, clear naman po? May voice po? Yeah. Thumbs up. So, now, once again, good morning everyone and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. So, we're happy to have all of you here for this special webinar hosted by One Depot in partnership with PaperCat. So I hope everyone is doing well and ready for a productive morning with us. So while we wait for the others to settle in, let me quickly introduce myself. I am Raven, Marketing Officer of One Depot. And I'll be your host for today, guiding you throughout these sessions. For those who may be new, I think meron pa rito mga bago or hindi pa familiar kay One Depot. We are an IT solution company providing and helping organizations improve productivity, security, and efficiency through modern technology solutions. That's why today's webinar is all about smarter and more secure printing environments featuring managed print services offering together with our valued partner PaperCat. Yeah, so before we begin, just a few quick reminders. Yan, medyo nabubulol ako, sorry. Please keep your microphones muted during the presentations. Feel free to send your questions anytime using the chat box below. And we'll also have a live question and answer session later to be answered, syempre, by our representative from PaperCat, Sir Wayne Chua. And of course, we'll be flashing also a form or a feedback form before the deep dive presentations and after the deep dive presentations of PaperCut. So this form will help us to understand your current needs or if may mga current requirements kayo kay PaperCut. So basically, this is a more on scoping questions on the part of One Depot and PaperCut to help you improve your security and printer environment. And of course, this form will serve as your entry as we will be having a mini raffle lang naman po after this session and you'll get a chance to win a Starbucks e-voucher from us. So I think we're ready. Most of the presenter naman natin is already settled in and nandito na sa ating meeting. So our first speaker will give us an overview of One Depot and how our managed print services help businesses reduce costs, improve control, streamline print operations. So please welcome one of our senior account manager in managed print services, Mr. Dieter De Luna. Third, the floor is now yours. Pwede ka na mag-share screen, Ter.
Hi. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, can you see my screen?
Ter, parang naka-share, sorry, yung yung
Sorry.
view natin ng gallery.
All
I think
right.
re-share ka ulit.
Sorry. There you go. Can you see now?
Yep, visible.
Great. All right. Thanks, Ray-Ben. Again, no. Good morning, everyone. And I'm Dieter De Luna. I'm the senior account manager under the managed printing services of One Depot. So, for my slide, this will be a brief, no, or overview about One Depot, how it started, who are we about the managed printing services of One Depot. So, in case that you have a clarification or question, just like what Ray-Ben mentioned, please feel free to type in the chat box so I can answer all your questions later on. So without further ado, um, there you go. So who we are, you know. So One Depot has been started in the managed printing services since 2005. So as you can see, One Depot has been in this industry since almost what 20 years now. So it's a bread and butter of One Depot, the managed printing services. And with over 20 years, we already proven in the market about our number one is capability of doing managed printing services. Number two is to our commitment when it comes to our SLA. And number three is our competitive price. So that's how One Depot lasts longer because of those three expertise that we have. So as you can see, One Depot also face a challenges as well in the managed printing services due to number one is digitalization or reducing print demand. Number two is price competitors and importation, high cost for modern equipment and skilled technology. And with these challenges that we are facing right now, we are still in the leading a provider for the past 20 years. And the first one is the digitalization. We also agreed, whatever industries that we have, that digitalization is significantly reducing print demand. As more organization move towards into paperless operations, that correct? No? At the same time, there is increasing price competition and the entry of imported products and make it harder to stay competitive. And on top of that, One Depot also has a high costs when it comes to acquiring and maintaining modern equipment to continue to rise, creating financial pressure for many companies. And lastly, the skill and technology gaps. Sorry, I'm having a lastly, there's a growing gap in skills and technology. And as a business struggles to keep up and with rapid advancement, as you can see, HP, let's say for example, already released a model of A4. Then after the few months or next quarter, there will be another um, brand new or new model na i-release si HP. The reason why, um, we call it rapid advancement when it comes to printing, no? And at the same time, these challenges are shaping how organization approach printing today, and more importantly, how they need to adapt moving forward. So, what is included in our managed printing services? So, the first one, we offer a managed printing services designed to streamline and optimize your organization's printing environment. Our service begins with that printer or service or device deployment by assessing the printer deployed across your sites, and we conduct site assessment, ensure optimal device placement, and seamlessly integrate printers into your networks. This is wherein we go into, like, asking a question like, how many printers do you have? Do this department really required to print a mono or color or not? So with the proper assessment, we will know what product model or what device would be suitable to this department. So part of our services to conduct a site assessment and right device placement. Number two is also, well, preventive maintenance. So as you can see, One Depot offers scheduled checkups. It's either monthly or quarterly, and firmware updates and parts and maintenance. And also one of our inclusion when it comes to our preventive maintenance is also, we will place a backup unit at no cost with our end user. And number three, we do have proactive monitoring. The reason why we primarily offer print management solution, which is the PaperCut, to conduct a proactive monitoring. So what does the proactive monitoring do? So remote monitoring, automated toner alerts, and predictive maintenance. So the reason why PaperCut invited to this meeting to properly introduce what is the proactive monitoring in the printing industry nowadays. And number four also is consumable management. So we in One Depot, we do have a toner replenishment and inventory control. The reason why we we conduct a time to time visit with our end user, with our client, to conduct also not just a preventive maintenance but also a toner replenishment and inventory control. And number five is the break fix support. Our SLA is among the a competitive SLA. Like after that we receive a complaint with our client within 2 to 4 hours, someone from us or someone from our technical team will go to your site to conduct a assessment, no? So those are just an overview about the services of One Depot. So this one, sorry, for this slide, this is just a glimpse of our A4 printer. So I'll be briefly introduce each of this printer, so by that you have an idea. So I won't um explain it detail because the more importantly for me is that how many ppm and what this printer can do. So for this one, we offer this a Brother 2540 as a brand new. So this printer has a 30 pages per minute, and also they can print, copy, and scan. It's a mono. And we do have manual feed and output tray. So those are important printer specification. And the next one, we offer this as brand new as well. We do have a Brother MFC 5915. This printer is a wireless, so it can print up to 50 pages per minute. And for this machine, meron din siyang manual feed tray capacity. And for this, we do have a HP LaserJet Pro MFP 4103. It can print up to 40 pages per minute. Meron din siyang manual feed tray capacity. It can scan, those printers or these printers can scan like, print ID, yung mga B4, so kasi mga envelope printing. If you have a requirement of envelope printing, this machine can print those type of paper. And HP LaserJet Pro 400 MFP 426. This machine can print up to 38 pages per minute as well. And meron din siyang manual feed tray capacity. Especially, the manual feed tray capacity designed for small print for small paper like envelope, no? And the Brother 8340, can print up to 30 pages per minute, and also this one also has a manual feed tray capacity as well. And our color printer, we do have HP Color LaserJet 477, and it can print up to 28 pages per minute. So this one is a brand new as well. We do have Kyocera EcoSys M2100. It can print up to 21 pages per minute, and also has a manual feed tray capacity. So One Depot offer not just a A4 printer, but also we do have A3 printer. And this A3 printer are, the target market is construction and mga for marketing purposes like poster, etc. So for our product portfolio, we do have a Rico 3504. The Rico 3504 can print up to A3 paper size, and can print up to 35 pages per minute, and scanning capability niya is also black and white, and can scan as well the color. As you can see, this Rico machine has a 453, I believe, because there will be a manual feed tray capacity on the side, and there are 3 more remaining on the ground or below the printer. Also, we do have a Rico 3555. The Rico 3555 is a 35 pages per minute as well, and can scan from black and white and colored, has a five trays, and there are a manual feed tray capacity as well. So benefits and advantage of managed printing services, that basically wala siyang there is no capex, no, unlike when you purchase a printer, there will be a capex, and at the same time you also maintain the printer na binili mo. But with the managed printing services, there will be a OpEx, and the advantage is three: financial, operational, strategic. The financial will be a reduced printing cost up to 10 to 30% and predictable monthly billing. And as I was saying, no capital expense, no capex. And for the operational, since we manage your printing services, is less downtime. Also, you can predict the automated supply replenishment and IT team freed from printer issue, centralized print management, and lastly, strategic. Data visibility and analytics, sustainability, reduce waste, security compliance, scalable infrastructure. So So for production, personal security, our personnel has a uniform ID, and these are certified engineers of specific products. So for example, for HP, we do have engineers coming from HP. They are certified from HP, and also we do have NDA compliance, controlled access during deployment, secure device handling protocol. So we follow a standard or our SOP when handling or delivering a toner cartridge or even the printer to our client. And also before our logistics leave to our warehouse, they have a hardening checklist before pumunta sa inyo, and also checklist as well before handling or turn over the printer to you. And so for example, for a deployment, also we conduct a trainings as well, like the basic troubleshoot to the machine. Let's say for example, a basic paper jam, how these toners will be replaced, the drum kit, etc. So we do have a training as well. And not just training for the IT, but also a training for the end user, how they can print the document, how they can scan and copy a document from the machine. So, think that will be all. As I was saying, this company profile is just a brief overview about One Depot, what it's do, and what are the product portfolio that we do have right now, and what is the advantage and disadvantage of managed printing services. So I think that will be all for me. Again, thank you, Ben.
Yeah, and so thank you so much, Dieter. I think that's an insightful overview of or how or now we have a clearer picture of how managed print services can create value beyond just printing. So quick questions for everyone in the audience. So how many printers does your company currently manage? So feel free to chat this in our chat box. And also we'll be flashing a QR code. Yeah. So this is not just a feedback form, but this is a scoping questions for all the attendees here. So that will have a background about your company, how many printers does you currently have, what's your currently roadmap, or does PaperCuts currently included in your roadmap for 2026? And also, this is your chance to answer this form, as this will be your entry for the raffle, mini raffle later during the end of the session. So I'll just send also the link here in the chat box that you can access para if in case hindi nyo ma-scan yung QR code. What's the commercial model? Dieter, I think, andyan pa ba si Dieter? I think may question lang si Sir Eric regarding the managed print services. What's the commercial model daw for that? Sir Eric, is this particularly po ba for paper cut or when it comes dun sa presentation ni Dieter? Ayan, sige. While waiting kay Sir Eric, guys, don't forget to scan the QR code and answer the forms, as this will also serve as your entry for the mini raffle later. And now, presentations of the printer services. Dieter, sorry, just a quick questions from Sir Eric. What's the commercial model presentations of the printer service? Or let's answer this during the question and answer. Sige.
I'm sorry. Hi, sorry.
Ayan, sorry.
For the commercial model, we do have, sir, it really depends on the printing environment to the end user. So for example, if the end user or so for example, a specific department in your office like HR, they're probably printing 201 files. So it really depends on the volume. That's number one, because we believe in the managed printing services has if we um place a right model to your end user, it will minimize the downtime of the machine. Because some other supplier or vendor, naglalagay sila sir ng maliit na machine, pero this machine hindi siya capable handling a bigger volume. So the reason why it's really important to know the printing environment of our client when it comes to placing or positioning a rate machine. So for that, we do have from small printer. This small printer can handle up to 70,000 monthly volume. And some models, it can do a duty cycle of 20,000. It really depends, sir.
Alright, thank you, Leader. I think let's answer more questions siguro during the question and answer portion natin. And now, let's move on into our next sessions. I think ito din yung inaantay ng lahat for this webinar. So our next speaker will take us deeper into how PaperCut helps organizations secure and modernize their printer environment. So we'll be covering print security challenges, zero trust in printing, secure print release, user authentication, data protection, and real-world use cases and benefits. So please welcome from the Paper Cat, Mr. Wayne Chua. Sir Wayne?
John.
Hi, Sir Wayne. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Wayne. I'm from Singapore, a representative of PaperCut. So now, when most people hear the word print management, PaperCut, they always think about paper jams and toner cartridge, or even cutting paper printing. But today, I'm here to change that perspective to show you that PaperCut is for every industry. I'm not just here to show you the software. I'm here to take you on an exciting journey where we turn daily office chores into a powerhouse security, sustainability, and efficiency. So let's get started. Okay, so PaperCut has two kinds of product. One is called the PaperCut MF, and which is the on-prem version, and PaperCut Hive is the online version. Who says? So let me give you an overview of the PaperCut MF features. So PaperCut MF can be hosted in any of your local server, be it Windows, Mac, or Linux. Okay, it also can be hosted in your private cloud like Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud Platform. So it supports all operating system, a very lightweight installer product where you can install and maintain yourself. Okay, so when you log in, install and log into the web portal, this is a dashboard that will gives you an overview of your printer status, okay, the environmental impact, and the usage itself. So if you hit on users, okay, this is where it will zoom into all the users to tell you the username, the name of the user, the balance of how much credits, whether it's a restricted user or unrestricted user, and the number of pages that you print. And if you click in further, you can actually see what the user prints, okay, where it's charged to, the cost, and which printer it prints out. Okay. For security purpose, some organization will actually enable print archiving. So by default feature is disabled. If you do click into the image, you can actually see what the actual user prints, and you can download it within a click of button. Okay, this is very important for audit trails, or if banks or organization like a legal firm where they actually need to audit what users print, PaperCut can do. Okay, so for shared accounts, this is where you can actually charge to cost center. So PaperCut has this feature where you can actually create projects for different departments, If it's a legal firm, it can be medical or medical EMR records. You can actually charge to the different account. So with this account, you can actually assign a value. Okay, you can assign a quota that will be resetted every month, or you can actually just charge it and bill it at the end of the month. Okay, so when you charge this, there's two ways of doing so. Your printing. So you can actually install this thing called the PC client, where you press Control Print, or the codes, meta codes, project numbers will prompt up, and you can charge accordingly. If you do not want to install the PC client, what you can do is you can charge it on the MFD itself. You can see on the right side of the screen where you have the accounts, you can actually select and charge and release your print. Okay, this is how the report looks like for the shared account. You can see for different department, how many color pages, black and white, and the cost. So this can be charged back at the end of the month. So if, let's say, organization like a co-working room where you have many people, you can actually charge to the different organization and bill them end of the month. So user breakdown, this is how the report goes. Just have a look. Okay. So the next feature will be the Find Me Print feature. If your organization have many printers, maybe 10 printers, 20 printers, installing 10 to 20 printer queues is very difficult to manage. So imagine you have this feature called the Find Me Print Queue, one print queue being able to release on A, B, or C. So this feature, it's called the Find Me Printing in PaperCut. Okay, it's available in PaperCut MF or Hive. So what happens is you only have one print queue, and you can actually authenticate yourself with one of these printer to release your print job. So when you authenticate yourself on the printer, this is how it looks like. This is the interface. You can key in your username, your ID number. Okay, username can be either you created, or you can be synced from your Active Directory. So that can you can enter your username, password, ID number, or you can tap a badge, or even scan a QR code. Okay. So some forms of authentication, like card readers, we do have available HID, okay, where they have mobile solutions and the normal card readers. Elatech, where they it's another brand of security. Yeah. RFIDs, where you can have fingerprint authentication. And Katadis is where printers do not support the embedded app. You can have this screen to log in and release your print. So how it works is once you log in, you can select your print job, okay, hit on print, and it will come out. Next feature, integrated scanning. So PaperCut comes with a integrated scanning, a scan feature. So as soon as you log in, you can actually use the integrated scanning feature to do OCR scanning. Okay, blank page removal, batch splitting, and also to scan to all these cloud drives like OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox. Okay, this feature is included and available. Then we have the BYOD print, which is mobility print. If you are here early, there is a video sharing on this mobility print, a one package installer. So you know these days people, they have iPads, bring your own devices, mobile phones that they want to print a print management solution. A lot of solutions, they are unable to do so. But with PaperCut, with MP Mobility Print, it's a one package installer. You can install it, put in your credentials, and you can print to the print management system. It's that easy. Okay. It also supports cloud printing. If you are from home, you want to print from anywhere in the world, I can send you a link. You install, punch in your credential, and you can print to any printers in your office environment. Okay, the next feature that I want to highlight is print deploy, is the star feature of PaperCut. Okay, what it does, it actually gets you the right printer to the right person every single time. You know, if you are sysadmin and you do installation, you will know that installing drivers can be a pain. Sometimes you install the wrong model, you get the wrong setting. Imagine with print deploy, get the right driver, the right setting every time. So if you set it default, black and white A4, whatever printer driver is, you will get it once installed. And everything can be adjusted on the back end. If you change your driver, everything will be pushed down automatically. And it also helps you install by zones. Imagine you have few offices, going to office A, B, and C, you can get the right printer driver and the right queue. So you can contact us if you want like to find more about this feature, and we can let you test it out in your environment. Okay, then moving on, PaperCut MF, they have print room. Okay, print room is a product, a separated product from PaperCut. What it does is actually manages a print room. If you have a bookshop or a centralized printing area where it's manned by an operator, we have this tool for your users to submit your jobs and for the print operator to manage the printing. So how it works is a user have a online web. Okay, you can actually select the product, can be 3D print, can be a A4 print, you can submit, okay, and choose what sort of status that you want, color, black and white, maybe 100 copies, 200 copies, okay, submit. Print operator gets the job in a tile platform. So when it's new, they can see that this is a new job. If it's a 3D print job or it's a print bulk order job, what they can do is they can manage from here, put the status, and complete the job. So upon completion, it has an email notification to the users who submit the job that their print job is done. You can collect your print job from the print room. Okay. This is the instruction, like how the operator manages. You can see the status, the different status that they can, pending, printing in progress, ready for pickup. So it's very intuitive. They can also do a email messaging to the user who submit the jobs. Okay, PaperCut MF also can be integrated with a lot of platforms like Zero, okay, Office R&D, HitPay, Virco. If you have any of these integration requirements, do reach out to us. Okay, then we have another connector, which is a soy milk soy milk connector. So what does this do is actually tops up the PaperCut account. So if you notice at the start of the presentation, each user have a balance. So you can add on this soy milk connector. Okay, it's supported in Philippines. Okay, you can see here we have Philippine payment mode like Gcash. Okay, what happens is you get this connector, you can actually top up your credits to PaperCut. So it's very good for student environment. If you have a student platform or co-working platform where you want to do charging or credit printing system, okay, we have it available. Okay, so just show you how it tops up. So when you log in your user, you can just click top up credit. Okay, you can select the amount you want to top up. You can select the mode. This is Malaysia. For yours will be Philippines, will be Gcash. You can just scan the QR code and you get your credits. Okay, here comes the fun part, the product live demo. Okay, I'll just show you a little bit of PaperCut MF features. Just let me exit my screen. Okay, I have here a live server. Okay, so let me show you the feature of Find Me Print. Okay, so if I do launch my print management, I have my Find Me Print queue. I hit print. Okay, as soon as I hit print, I have successfully sent to the printer. Okay, I refresh. You can see my print job just came in. So I have full visibility of who print, what is the user. Okay, I can assign a cost. Currently, I do not have a cost. So if I do walk up to the printer, okay, this is the printer that I have one here. Okay, so if I log in as myself, as my ID number of 555, I log in, I can see my print job here. Hit print release. Okay, I can select it. Hit print. That easy. And on the portal itself, you can see that it disappears. If you do hit the logs of the print, you can see that it printed what time, okay, by who, by when, which printer, cost, the attribute, and I can see what the user prints. And I can download the file with one click. So security, audibility, It's all thought of in PaperCut MF product. So if you do have any questions later, I can answer it. Just leave it in the chat. So let's go back to our presentation slide for the next product. Okay. So PaperCut Hive. Okay. So that's the end of PaperCut MF. We have PaperCut Hive. So PaperCut Hive, it's a different product. It's a very new product that is launched in 2021. So it's a full SaaS solution. So it's very similar with Netflix. As long as you have a browser, you will be able to operate your print management system. There is no need of any maintenance or whatsoever. Okay, PaperCut does it for you. So it is a product that's hosted in GCP, Google Cloud Platform. Okay, very easy administration. So the dashboard is very similar with MF. You can see the overview, the forecast, the top users. Okay, everything operates through a browser. If this is the user, you can see there's a balance as well. Who prints what? You can see the invitation, the status, who have completed, who have set it up, and the last print job. So job logs, similar with MF, you can see the cost, the user. Okay, they don't have print archiving for a PaperCut Hive, so you only can see a snippet of a first page print job or only job logs. Okay. The reports, very limited at the moment. Okay. If this is not good enough, you can actually connect to Power BI to produce your own report. This is how a report shown in the user list. And the feature overview. We have tab card printing. Okay, we have the secure print release, integrated scanning, scan to cloud. Okay, we have cloud printing for sure. The print security, so limit you to not print after office hours, restricting to black and white. Cost tracking, print quota, direct print. And one thing different about PaperCut Hive is it has a mobile app. So you can actually go to the Play Store or Apple Store to download PaperCut Hive app. So with this app, you can actually authenticate yourself. Okay, have this app, scan the QR code on the printer. It will give you all these settings on your phone, and you can actually release your print job on your mobile. Or alternatively, you can actually add this NFC tag on your printer. You can tap your mobile phone and it will print out. Okay, so how it works. It's a cloud system. Everyone has question on how it works. So 3 components, very simple. It is a cloud service, so which is the SaaS server itself. The edge node are actually the agents of your printers in your print environment. As long as you are installed with the product, you will have a edge node and a user client that is an application that prints to the printer. So if I give you an overview, you can see that every time when you install the agent, your laptop will be part of an edge node. And if you have more desktops, laptops installed, it will have 3 or 4 edge nodes, which will make your edge mesh stronger. So edge mesh is like a replacement of a print server, and it prints the print job to the printer. So how it looks like is something like that. So only metadata are reported to the cloud administration. Okay, print job stays in the edge mesh and it prints through the edge mesh. Or you can have it directly pull print from cloud. So I have give you a system architecture for your understanding. So if you look at site 3, you can actually configure PaperCut Hive to not go to cloud, just stay in the environment of number 3. So as soon as edge node 3.1 or 3.2 prints, the print job stays in site 3, doesn't go to cloud, and it will release directly from the print job. Only the metadata, like what you print, the logs will report to cloud. So if you see the site 2 example, okay, this is a zero trust printing, meaning that print jobs, the edge node, which is called the cloud node, stored on cloud. So when the user print, they actually print to the cloud. The print job stays in the cloud. And when released, it will have a zero trust printing to print out. Okay, you can see side 2, printer and the user VLAN, segment VLAN are not in the same range, so they can't communicate together. So this is a zero trust setup. Or if you can see side 1, okay, you can see side 1 is also printing to cloud, okay, but cloud node on the printer is not enabled. So what it does, it actually uses one of the edge mesh, one of the user's edge node to print to the printer. Okay, so this is how PaperCut Hive works. If you do have questions, you can ask later. Yeah, and or leave it in a chat. I can get back to you with more information. Very technical, but I think you guys should get it. Okay, so how do you populate users in PaperCut Hive? Very easy, either one through your MDM deployment like SCCM and ECM or Intunes, or email invitation. So for SSM or Intunes, okay, basically drivers will roll out. All you have to do is SSO login, or you can SSO with Entra, Google Workspace, Cloud, Samuel. Okay, if you are doing the manual one, it's just click on manual, hit users. Okay, you can type in the email address, send either via a classic link or a user portal link. So a classic link, email link is like that. So once you invite a user receives this email. All they have to do is just click started, get started, download the driver, install, and they can print to the print management without further setup. Very simple. So their access code is actually on their email as well here. Okay. If they download the app, all they have to do is just key in the access code and they can use the app. So very easy, setting up in 3 simple steps. So this is the classic link. Classic link doesn't allow you to see what you print. But if you go to the invitation email link, that's where you key in your username, fill in your email, password. If you have SSO, you can SSO login. Okay. With this, you can actually see your access code, okay, user portal. You can see what you actually print, your history. And of course, they will show you instruction on how to set up in detail. So 2 methods of inviting users. Okay, a live product demo. Fun part. So just show you, this is PaperCut Hive dashboard. Okay, these are all the configuration. It's just a browser and you can control your print management. Easy print and scan, that's where you configure all your backend settings. Okay. Reports, that's what I show you. And for the users, like what you've seen, very easy. Just click on add users, key in the email. You can customize your email either using a classic or user portal. When you send, it will say invitation sent. When you set up, it says setup complete. And from there, you can actually adjust the balance. Let's say, for example, Cherries, I would like to adjust her to $100. I can just click save and they will get $100. For system administrator, they want to assist the user with access code, they can, or they can just change the access code. Example, save and send email. That's it. That's simple. Everything through the website. And edge mesh is where you control your printing. So if you want zero trust cloud printing, you just have to turn this on. Okay? If not, by default, every PC will be an edge node. You can actually promote and demote it. If, let's say, for example, I do not want JSON to be edge node, I can actually exclude it from the print environment. Okay, going back. That's the end of PaperCut Hive. Then we have a fleet monitoring software as well that you can see the status of the printers, okay, the toner level and the usage level. Imagine you have 100, 200 devices. With this platform, you actually can monitor your fleets. Okay, this fleet can tell you the meter reading, the number of pages, the color, or when it's last audited. It also can prompt you errors of your printers, whether is it out of paper, paper jam. Okay, you can set notifications as well to prompt you so that there's an alert, you know that this is short of toner, you can order the toner. Okay, last but not least, PaperCut Grow. So PaperCut Bros is a program that PaperCut initiated. Okay, so what it does with this program is PaperCut will plant you tree while you enjoy guilt-free printing. Okay, this tree uh, is you can choose it to plant anywhere of your location. Okay, you can name the tree under your organization, and you have a cert. So by planting trees, you will be forest positive. Okay, you can buy trees from PaperCut, get this icon, and you can get a toolkit. So this toolkit can be placed on your website, and you will also have this meter that shows you whether you are forest positive. So example, you buy 100 trees, you will know whether you are still being uh, forest positive. If your meter drops, you can add on your trees to be part of this green movement. So you can see this is an icon. If you are interested in this program, you can speak more to us. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation. Handing back over to John.